COVID times when we did interviews and everyone was like 9 feet apart. It's nice to see you both.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, I am a big fan. Does it feel good when y'all are in the building, or do you get like anxious about maybe PTSD?
About being in this building, because this is the same building SNL's in? No, I like it. I come back here a lot. How about?
I do get nervous. I get nervous just even setting foot in New York City. I do. I still have SNL stress dreams.
Yeah.
I loved it, but there's stress that's still hanging into my body a little bit.
I did it twice as a musical guest, and I would never wish that upon anyone. Like, I get that it's fun, but that is a different level of talent. Obviously, improv probably helped, and doing all that kind of stuff when you were younger to prepare you for that, or did you just, when you start that show, you're just nervous as hell?
I mean, I came into that show really lucky because I came in as a writer, and I did Weekend Update, where you kind of are lucky in that Weekend Update never gets cut.
Yeah.
But I looked, the cast members, like, you guys go through hell and back.
No, writers, you have to go in there and pitch to the people coming in.
Oh my God, yes, you do have to pitch. That is the craziest
Like, what was
thing.
your first pitch?
My first pitch was to Sylvester Stallone, was my first show.
Okay.
And I don't remember what I pitched, but I do remember I was like, this is the fanciest person I've ever seen. Like, I just come from like living in Chicago, and I was like, this man has like the most beautiful watch. Like, he was like a superior human. Like, he's like, I was like, this guy has like more teeth than me. Like just like a star, like a movie star. But it
that would make me nervous. Pitching the ideas to be like, no, didn't like it, cool, moving on. Like,
that is terrifying. That is. Who was the first person you to pitch to?
Mine was Matt Damon.
Oh, he's
he's sweet.
He's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Sylvester, he's been on here before. He's super nice.
He's super nice, but I didn't know that going in. I was just like, that's Rocky.
Yeah. That would make me very, very nervous. Is it true that you only technically did one sketch together out of the time that y'all both were at SNL?
Almost, yeah. I think technically 2, but we have one very famous sketch that we did together.
Yes.
But what?
Super famous.
It's just a great look.
The sketch is called Carol, I think would be the name of the sketch, right?
No, it's called Key Party.
It's called Key Party.
But Carol is in Key Party.
Carol is meant to be the main part of Key Party. Horatio is Carol in the pink. And, but I feel like the two on the right are scene stealers. It was a bunch of people, like a 70s key party, I guess would be like where like weird creeps go together and you put your keys in the bowl and then you like hook up with whoever's car key you take. So that was a sketch about that, and so it was like a bunch of weird characters. And we played, our names were Misty Peppers.
And Jean-George Peppers.
Sure.
And I did my teeth like this. I don't even know why I was in that sketch, because I was never really in sketches. But they were like, be a weird character in a sketch, and I don't have a lot of moves, so all I could think of was like to go like that with my
kid. Yeah.
It was the perfect move. It was the right move.
It was the right move.
We're still not really sure if we were a married couple or a brother
siblings.
and sister. So.
Wow.
Who wrote it?
Seth Meyers wrote it.
You were August Osage County before it actually happened. You were hitting it before that.
We should have won a Pulitzer Prize.
Exactly. Yeah. You're welcome for the lead game, y'all. So wait, what's a sketch that you love that didn't work out, that didn't make it?
Mine was a sketch called Gingerman Franklin.
Sure.
Which was this couple.
I'm already mad.
This couple meets this woman who is the spitting image of Benjamin Franklin and wants to set this person up with their friend who's a history buff. So I put it up at the table 5 times. They never let me do it.
Yeah.
It does ring a bell. I think I've heard it.
Well, because Seth Meyers on his show, he does something called Second Chance Theater. So I got to go in and, you do the one that you wish you could have done.
Yeah,
so
the one that got away.
Yeah, so I got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. I have the opposite thing, which is I have so many ones that aired that I wish had not. Yeah.
And then you're like at a dinner and you're like, I don't know who wrote that. That was lame.
Like I've been watched like on Peacock, they show like old random ordered sketches from SNL on the SNL channel, and sometimes ones have come up that my kids are like, what is this? And I fully wrote it, and I'm like, I don't know. That's so stupid,
It was
right?
so bad when I wasn't there.
You just gotta do what they write, right? Yeah.
I had a sketch with the great JB Smoove, you know JB?
Oh,
who was on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
He's been here a few times.
And he was a writer on the show for a while, and he was always so hilarious at pitch. And he would always pitch, he would often pitch a sketch. He'd be like, I want to do a sketch about a woman who gets pregnant in the butt. But he would never write it. And so one week I was like, JB, let's do it. I'll write it with you. We'll do pregnant in the butt. And we...
No Gingerman Franklin, but pregnant in the butt got through.
I mean, that's got success all over, right? So it got to air, and then like something got messed up on the air. So like, not only was it a crazy idea, but then like somebody skipped a line or something, and it didn't even really make sense. And then it was like a real mess on the air.
No.
So that would be one that I would like to retract.
Joe, I can only imagine because it's live and you're all just sinking together in the sand.
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst. Okay, let's do some commercials with the help of a guest in our audience.
Hi, Kelly, Will, and Tina. I'm Jenny. Just like in the Four Seasons, I travel a lot as a retreat yoga instructor. It's great for the body and soul. But what I found watching artists like you two is laughter is the best medicine. Don't go away. Kelly has more with Tina and Will after this.
We are back with Tina, Fey and Will Forte, and that was a look at their new Netflix series, The Four Seasons. Well, tell us, I love this show.
Thank
it does
you.
pose, I was telling you on the break, it does pose several questions and like friendships, like if you would say something or not say something, is that right or wrong? But tell everybody about the show and like who you play.
So the show is based on this movie from 1981 called The Four Seasons. It starred Alan Alda and Carol Burnett and Rita Moreno. And so it's about three couples who are friends, and they go on 4 vacations together. So you only see them on the vacations. You never see them at home. You never see them at work. But you kind of see how their life changes in the course of a year.
Yeah.
One of the couples is going through a problem, and it kind of affects everybody. And yeah, it's about like what it's like to be married a long time, and also how dependent you are on, you can't just be married to one person, like you also have to have your friends to survive.
And then when the friends, if there is turbulence, where do you land? Yeah, there's just a lot in there. Who do you play?
I play her husband, Jack,
Yeah.
which was the Alan Alda character in the movie, so that was big shoes to fill, to say the least. And I mean, it's just a real honor to be in anything that she does, but to like play her husband in something.
What a privilege.
What a privilege it is.
I'm sure my husband would disagree.
Did you pull anything from real life for your characters to add into this?
No, I just say the words that are written for me, and this is directed to my wife. Yes, every single weird thing, any weird
Not your relationship.
simmering tension that I might have felt towards my wife, that was acting, that was saying the words that were written for me. I love you.
Very healthy, loving relationship happening.
Perfect relationship, no notes.
No. Well, now we know you're lying.
I do have a great wife. I have
like,
a great
wait,
wife.
She's a
and she's
lovely
great.
wife.
Yeah. No, but there's a scene, which it sounds funny, but there is something you really wanted to make sure you captured in it. It was brushing your hair.
Oh, yeah, there was a scene in the original movie where Carol Burnett and Alan Alda have a big marital fight, and she is just like brushing the crap out of her hair in like this really 70s way, because like who brushes their hair anymore, right? Yeah. But and I was like, I want to do that in the show, and we were having this fight scene, and Coleman Domingo was directing that scene, and I was like, Coleman, you know, a lot of actresses are better at acting than me, but guess what? I can brush my hair on camera because I got no tracks. And so I am brushing my hair, and I made sure it like stayed in the edit and stayed there. I was like, I just wanted to show off that I have all my own hair.
Well, I mean, hey, if I had to brush this right now, it'd be real different. I'm like, it's a scam.
It's like the substance, right? When you wear the
Yeah,
no spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
It just starts to come off. I know.
Unscrew.
Then y'all roll over. Then y'all roll over the Spanx, and it's like a Pillsbury explosion.
It's a tube of biscuits.
It's all hot, Will. So wait, have you each been on big trips, like with groups of friends? Have you done this in real life? Does this
You
work?
go on crazy ones.
Yeah?
Wait,
what? Like what?
I have this buddy who just plans huge group trips, like New Year's trips to Paris for 70 people.
What?
So he did that for like a decade. We would just do all these decadent trips all over the place as a big group. We went to Iceland once.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but I did get in trouble with him.
Why?
Because the second day somebody bought a hacky sack, and I thought, oh, that's the stupidest thing, buying a hacky sack. By the end of the trip, it's all I wanted to do is play hacky sack.
Watch me, guys.
And then the final night, like we had, you know, invited a bunch of people that we met in Iceland over for dinner, and there were like 3 or 4 of us were out playing hacky sack, and my buddy had to come out and like scold me like my dad, like, you cannot play any more hacky sack. It is time to come into dinner.
You have to socialize.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I was like, I'm a 35-year-old man, and I paid for my own vacation. I should be able to play as much hacky sack as I want. And
True.
yeah.
Tim
so that
Robinson's zipline sketch.
Yeah.
Do you go on trips at all? Do you
I don't travel with 70 people. I think
would
you might be in a cult.
never.
When, at any point,
Do you know?
Was part of the trip, was any part of it like we have to move Mother God's body to another place?
You should come and find out,
Are there
Tina.
any sacrifices?
Okay, I will. I'll come.
That sounds like a lot of people to entertain.
But maybe also great because like if you get tired of the first 20 people, you just
Yeah.
get 50 more people.
Or if you're like tired, you just leave. No one's gonna
yeah,
notice.
it's very easy to.
Yeah, there's so many people.
Yes, yeah.
Their new Netflix series is called The Four Seasons. In it, a group of 6 longtime friends vacation together, and you know it's always a good time when friends get together. Games, if you're with the right people. Okay, so it's time for another round of playing dice with God. Playing dice with God. All right, with the rips. What's up, Lord? You're welcome.
Well, hey, what's up, Kelly? And hey, Tina and Will, how y'all doing down there?
Good, God.
Look at Will's face. He's stunned. He's just stunned. I know. Here's how this game works, y'all. You take turns rolling that die right in front of you, and I'm going to ask you a question from whatever category it lands on. If the die lands on personal, I'm going to ask you a question from your lives. And you have to tell the truth, and I'll know if you don't because, well, I'm me, baby. And remember, it's all part of my plan. Okay, Kelly, you up first.
Oh, I'm up first.
You
So
ready,
I'm
girl?
rolling.
Roll that die.
I'm rolling.
Come on
Okay. Yep. Music! Yay!
Music it is. Perfect for you, and here is your question.
Watch me fail.
Who is the only solo artist to have a #1 song on a Billboard Songs chart in each of the 7 decades from the 60s to the
Cher.
2020? It is Cher. You got it, girl.
That was pretty good.
There you go.
That's
Kelly
unfair. We had her on for
is on the board. Okay,
Who's
Tina.
next?
Tina, you up next. Go ahead and roll that die.
Okay.
I hope it's personal.
How dare you? Random.
And
It's random. Name one fast food restaurant that serves taquitos for breakfast.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, yes, I will accept that. Yes, that
seems like, okay.
I didn't know they had breakfast.
is good. They do serve taquitos. I wasn't sure if they were a sponsor or if I could say their name or not, but that was true. Okay, let's move along. Will, it is your turn to roll
right.
that die.
Movie.
Movies. Okay, Will. In Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, what punctuation mark was put in the teleprompter causing Ron to sign off incorrectly?
An exclamation point.
That is incorrect. I am sorry.
The question.
I got the worst.
It was a question mark.
Okay,
You're
am
up
I
again.
rolling?
Roll that die. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I was like right, or I don't know. Oh man, that feels.
Personal.
I feel attacked.
Personal.
Feel attacked.
Here we go. If you had to be stranded on an island with one former famous coworker, who would you choose and why? I already know the answer.
Do you? Oh, I'm gonna
I'm
say
not gonna say it.
she seems like a fun hang for a while. So I'm gonna say J Hud. I'm gonna say Jennifer Hudson.
You are correct. That's right.
Okay,
That's
oh,
exactly
okay.
what I was thinking. Somehow I knew that you were gonna say that. Okay, Tina, you up? Roll those die.
Great. Well, I'm looking at the monitor, God. I have a quick question for you, God, which is, why did you make my head so tiny? What? Tiny little head. Like my shirt is so big and my head is so.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Tina, I made your head so tiny because your heart is so big.
There you go.
All right.
I'm just
Good
playing.
God.
You look great. Roll that die. Come on.
Movie.
Movie.
And here is your question. In The Goonies, what candy bar did Chunk offer Sloth to get him to calm down?
Oh, brother. That's a. I should know this. Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth. That's right. A little help there, I think. And Will, you're up.
I'm the one person who's never seen The Goonies.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Should we watch it real quick?
Yes.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okay, let's
my God,
stop down and watch The Goonies. Okay, we'll be back in a couple hours.
This is your homework.
Go ahead, Will.
Books. Oh, great.
Books it is.
I can't
Okay.
even get a Ron Burgundy question right.
In my favorite book, the Bible, on what day did I command, let there be light?
Let there be light. Is that, I mean, I know the AC/DC song very well.
Which is often confused with the Bible. It's like-
I mean, is that the first day?
First day, day
day
one,
one.
and you're on the book. There you go.
Thank you, Voice of God. And once again, you can see the 4 seasons on Netflix.